Welcome to another video on infinite pi. Today we'll be talking about an introduction to probability and sets. So when we talk about probability, the mathematical framework for probability is built around this concept of sets. So naturally, the question arises, what exactly is a set? Now, a set is a collection of distinct objects considered as a single object. Now let's break down this definition. So again here, a set is a collection of distinct objects. So let's, for example, look at this picture here. There are many distinct objects here, and we'll call them pebbles. So this right here is we can call a pebble. Now there are many distinct objects here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different pebbles. Now 5 of these pebbles are grouped under a letter A. And this exactly is what a set is. We have 5 different pebbles, and they are distinct objects grouped under a single object known as A. We have a similar concept here for B. There are 4 different pebbles, and they are all grouped under one singular object, B. Now, why are sets important? Well, in the world of probability, we can imagine that an experiment is performed. And once the experiment is performed, it can result in one out of a set of possible outcomes. So in this case, we can assume that there are 9 separate outcomes, and they have been included in a set of possible outcomes. So these 9 pebbles represent different outcomes of an experiment grouped under this box of a whole set of different outcomes. Now, before the experiment is performed, it is unknown which outcome will be the result. That is where probability comes in, because we can calculate the probability that the result crystallizes into one of these actual outcomes. Now, before we get into what exactly is probability and more definitions of other phrases that will help us understand what probability is, we can continue with our definitions of set theory. Now, here is something extremely important. What is this symbol U? In this case, the symbol U means union. Now, what does union mean, you might ask? Union can be interpreted as the word or. So let's think about this. Obviously, A is a set, and so is B. So A or B. Now again, we can return to our definition of a set. A set is a collection of distinct objects considered as a single object. So in this case, A is a single object, and the distinct objects are all these pebbles, once again. So is B, and these are B's pebbles. So A's pebbles or B pebbles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pebbles that could be considered A pebbles or B pebbles. So either in the set of A or in the set of B. Now we can look at this symbol. What does this backwards U mean? This means the word disjoint. Or we can use the phrase and. How many pebbles are in both sets A and B? That would be one singular pebble right there. So 1 pebble. Now let's move on to this word C, right? You can see the set A is raised to the power C. In this context, the word C means complement. Complement. Now complement means the opposite. How many pebbles are in this total set, this big set represented by this green circle or this box that isn't in A? And we can see 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 pebbles that are not in the set A. And we call that the complement. Similarly, we can look at for set B. There are 4 pebbles within set B and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pebbles that are not in B. So the complement of B is 5 pebbles. Now that we have learned the basics of sets, we can now use this to define other terms.